Today I'm going to show you the basic installation of a glass shelf that you can add to your LED mirror. Now we're going to work a little bit in reverse today since this one's already installed. Just a couple key components of the shelf. You got a 1/4 inch glass, and you're going to notice it's the same width as your mirror depending on what shelf you order and what mirror you have. And you have these aluminum down rods that are fully adjustable for leveling. So I took apart the shelf, I took the front of the mirror off, exposing the internal base. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to mark the center between the LEDs and the outside of the base, and then also from the front of the base to the back. This gives us our center line to screw our holes for the mounting brackets. Now you're going to want to use a good 1/2 inch drill bit and drill straight down. That's why I centered the hole in between the two metal pieces here to give us plenty of clearance. Now the brackets are going to come disassembled. They're really easy to put together. You just screw the one end to the other. Now you're going to see 2 bolts at the top. You're going to take the top one off. You're going to leave the bottom one, and I'm going to make sure it's screwed all the way down. Now this bolt's here for leveling purposes, so you can raise it up or down. But I like to keep it all the way down, that way I know it's even. And you're just going to take it, put it up through the bottom. Just hand tighten for now. You're going to want to make sure the bracket is facing forward because it will twist as you're tightening it. You just got to keep checking on it. Now everything looks good. So the final step before we reinstall the mirror is to cut out notches in the bottom of the flange of the mirror so they slide past the new bolts that you installed. Now what I did was I just measured the distance from the outside in, centered it, and then made a V notch. Now it might take a couple tries to make sure it's wide enough so it slides by the bolt, but it's not an exact science, but you get the picture. Now you're going to want to reinstall the defogger, and it should just slide right by. So we've reattached the mirror. Now the final step would be to install the 1/4 inch glass shelf into the brackets. Now you can see these 2 little slots on each side. Make sure you push it all the way into the back. Now you're going to want to line up the mirror with the side of the glass shelf so it's even on both sides. Now you're going to take a flathead screwdriver. Now there's these small plastic screws down here that you just need to tighten. This helps the glass stay tight and prevent it from falling out. Nice and tight, there you go. That completes the installation of the glass shelf from